Sam Cady has been drawing and painting since he was about 5 years old in Friendship, Maine. He went on to live, teach, make art, and exhibit in New York City for 30 years, also exhibiting around the country and in Japan, but he is now back in Friendship. Tonight, Sam will share paintings and scraps, a recent new branch of his art. He was a Petcha Kucha presenter during our first year. Please welcome Sam.
People say break a leg about events like, really, sometimes I trip on stairs. So okay. There are 14 painted images in this presentation, 7 at the beginning and 7 at the end. They are samples of paintings from 65 years of drawing and painting. Most are shaped or cut out images painted in a representational, illusionistic way. They are half done from intuition or the unconscious and half done from rationality or consciousness. The general theme, which I discovered after about 20 years of working, is constructed structures of shelter, protection, movement, or transport in relation to and opposition to nature with a big N. Symbolically, the theme represents internal life versus external life, safety versus exposure or danger, comfort versus adventure and exploration, contrasts of opposites. My cause is everyday life, the daily physical and emotional world which seems to be slipping away from us. Its presence, its power, and its potential for meaning and grounding. Each of us creates our own meaning. Every image here is of a moment frozen in time from my life. It's something I've seen, recorded, selected for attention. It's my search for meaning. Parts of the whole of my life, bits of the whole of the earth. Beauty and ugliness is in our own minds, but not in the physical world itself. It is in the eye of the beholder, as the truism goes. The middle 6 pieces are what I call scraps, leftover pieces of wood after I've constructed a stretcher for a shape painting. They're remnants or residues. They are shapes I could never think up or invent because that's not one of my strengths, but they're interesting or intriguing to me. I paint them with one color and let them speak for themselves like Rorschach tests. There's no altering of any kind of these scraps, just as I find them. About 5 months ago, I had a revelation or an insight which felt right for me. It was that everything in the cosmos is equal. Protozoa, humans, ants, galaxies, trees, fish, stars, mountains, clouds, water, and so forth. All equal. This is not a new idea, but rings true for me right now. Many years ago, I was playing bagpipe music on a CD on a warm spring day. I looked out the window, and there was a nuthatch upside down on my suet basket, completely still, transfixed by the bagpipe music. It stayed motionless there for a long time. We were all of a piece. Me, bagpipe music, the nuthatch, joined together, equal. Thank you.